What is up, Pokemon Go family? It is your boy, TheGoulGuy, and we are back in the crib doing raids. This is Gigantamax Meowth raid day, and yeah, I'm doing it from home yet again instead of being with the community because I don't know. Well, yesterday it was about the fact that it was Valentine's Day and I was busy with my wife and everything like that, of course, right? But this time I feel like it's just because it's a Meowth. It's just a Meowth, but it is still cool, and I do want to do some remote raids. So basically I have 5 more remote raids that I'm able to do. Yes, I did a whole bunch last night, and I'll show you guys what I ended up getting well, last night and tonight anyway. So I'll show you guys what I ended up getting. Still didn't get a shiny yet, so we just got done with the Gmax raid. So let's see what we ended up getting from this long cat. This long cat, man. Let's see. No shiny, unfortunately. 404 is not great, not good at all. I believe we need a 430 somewhere in there, 433, something like that. That is definitely not going to be it, and I have not hit it yet. I do not have a hundo just yet. As I said, no hundo nor shiny yet, but I do have a good IV. So once we actually catch this, I'll show you guys what I got. Let's see. Can I catch it? Get the ball. You're just a Meowth, please. There we go. All right, we caught it. Let's go. All right, boom, boom, boom. Meowth is caught. 404. Not good. Not good at all. We're just going to delete that one real quick. But just to show you guys what we actually ended up getting, because I only kept the ones that I thought deemed were like good anyway. We got a 411, which wasn't that bad. And then right after that, I ended up getting a 423, a 96% Gigantamax Meowth. Look at that long cat, bro. That is so freaking cool, but definitely not going to be useful whatsoever. I mean, in terms of a normal type attacker, I mean, we already have Snorlax, and as well as a normal type defense Pokemon, we already have Snorlax. So there's really no need for this other than the fact that it just looks cool as a freaking long cat. And obviously I want a shiny of it. So that's basically what we're going to be doing today. Short video for today. Well, depending on if I can get into these raids whenever I can, because obviously not a lot of people, I want to assume not a lot of people are going to be investing that much into these Gmax raids just based off the fact that it's just a Meowth. And unfortunately, because I actually wanted to actually go out there and solo and see if we can solo these raids, but apparently based off of other countries, I've watched other YouTubers, Pokemon Go YouTubers that have tried to solo this already, and they have gotten destroyed. Okay, apparently this thing is ridiculous. On top of the fact is all the remote raids that I've done, like we've struggled off of like 15 to 17 people. Okay, this is a very tough Gmax raid regardless. I don't know why Scopely Niantic did it like this. I was actually looking forward to actually trying to solo some of these if possible, because I would have really went crazy if possible, but unfortunately that was not the case, and we're not going to be able to do that. But anyway, let's go ahead and join our next freaking raid. Let's go. Shout out to Prestige. He's the one that is doing this raid. We just jumped in here, and I believe he's in New York. So there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be joining this raid, if I'm not mistaken. We're already at 28 people, so we're definitely 50. It jumped from 28 to 50. That is insane. So it's already to 50. We're definitely not going to have a problem here. Now, in terms of counters, obviously you want a Machamp. Machamp is going to be the best. It's the best fighting Gmax Pokemon that we have so far. I was going to invest in the Machamp that I had. I have a shiny, and as well as I have a 98, but I'm still building up Stardust. I'm actually almost at 4 million Stardust right now, which is insane. This is probably the most Stardust I've had consecutively without spending it. So I'm actually proud of myself. Yes, there we go. So definitely going to keep my Stardust because, Zamazenta as well as Zacian both have close combat. Obviously, it's not the most optimal, but it still gets the job done. Zamazenta, obviously a very good defensive typing because of the fact that it's steel type. So, all the normal type moves is not going to do that much. And it only has, I believe, Night Slash is the only other move, which even non-effective, it did so much damage there. Holy crap, what was that? But Night Slash doesn't do that much damage either, just because of the simple fact is it's also a fighting type Pokemon, so fighting and steel. So really good as a defensive typing. And of course, you know, I'm using Zacian as the attacker. You can use Machamp as an attacker. Pretty much any fighting, well, except for Phalanx. I have a Hundo Phalanx, Dynamax Phalanx. I literally tested it out at night, and it doesn't do that much damage. It's crazy. It really does not do that much damage. Will be amazing to actually see that as a mega at some point, whenever that comes to the game. But other than that, useless. It's very much useless. It's crazy. But anyway, yes, we're using Zamazenta, we're using Zacian, and we're also using holy crap, for a non-effective move, it's still destroying us. But we have so many people in this Gmax raid, it does not matter. But yeah, basically, I'm also using Zacian, and I'm also using Latias. We're always also using Latias with Orosphere. Now, the only thing with Latias, I do have to, you know, make sure it is not getting hit with the Night Slash, of course, because it is a Psychic type Pokemon. That is the reason why we do not want to use Latias in these raids as a defensive typing for sure. But as an attacker, it's not bad. It's really not that bad. But anyway, look at that. We got 25,000 Stardust, which is amazing. This is the reason why you want to go out there and grind this Gmax Meowth. Is literally, it's a Stardust event. If you want to, you know, obviously invest you know, obviously max particles and everything like that, raid passes to actually do this. But yes, Stardust is going to be amazing. The XP is going to be amazing, 50,000 XP. And if you want to invest 200 coin, you can, which I might actually do this right now, because we're only doing 5 right here, because I think that pretty much hits my limit. We basically get 50,000 Stardust and 100,000 XP. That is insane, just from one Meowth Gmax raid. That is crazy. Let's just do that one good time. And yeah, that is a crazy investment. 416, that's not bad. That's actually not bad at all. Obviously, our 423 was closer to the actual hundo. So basically, we're going to be looking more closer to 430 in terms of the actual hundo IV. Obviously, this is not it, but still, we're looking for it. 416, not bad. And we're still looking for the shiny, man. Still have not got that shiny yet. But yep, we're just going to wait for the next raid to pop up. I want to actually join my friends raids, because I know at least my friends raids, there's going to be enough people. You want to be cautious actually remote raiding these, because the thing is with Gmax raids, you don't know if everybody's going to have the optimal Pokemon in the actual raid itself. So definitely be cautious about that. And you know, because of course you get your max particles back from that raid, but you don't get your raid pass back. So definitely be cautious of that. But yeah, we're just going to wait for the next raid to pop up, and I'll let you guys know when I'm in it. All right, so it took a little while, and we finally found another Gmax raid going down. There's 44 people in this one. I actually thought everybody just gave up. I mean, not gave up, but stopped, which I can't really blame anybody. It's literally just a Meowth that can't even evolve, let alone. So probably a lot of people probably did everything that they get. Basically all the max particles that they got for free, probably used those and just basically stopped. But anywho, we're gonna take this one down. I'll let you guys know what I get from this one. All right, we got that raid down. Let's see what we end up getting from this guy. No shiny, unfortunately, but 421, we are going up in terms of CP, which is very nice. This might be a 93, maybe even another 96 potentially. We'll have to see. We just want that shiny, okay? That is really the goal. Would love to actually get a hundo as well, but a shiny would be nice, and it's a 96. Let's go. I will definitely take that. We also have the Gigantamax Meowth Max Battle Day Lead Up Time Research. I've been waiting to actually claim, so let's claim that right now. I meant to claim this when we started that max battle, but unfortunately we ended up using some max particles. Anywho, we got a whole bunch of max particles to work with, and even if I'm not going to use it for this specific reason, let's also get some star pieces going. Let's get a lucky head going. A little too late, but hey, anyways, we're going to capitalize on the very few more Meowths we got to go. Let's go. All right, we ended up joining another one. This one actually had like almost 80 people in it, which is crazy. I don't know where this one exactly was. And I forgot exactly the friend that actually I ended up joining. I believe his name was Ultimus. Shout out to you, my guy. But anyway, let's see if we actually get a shiny, bro. That is what we're looking for today, bro. Come on. No, it's not a shiny, and it's a 403. Not great, not great at all. Moving on to the next one. All right, so we just got into another raid, and this one was a little riskier one. Basically, we had like about, I want to say 10 to 13 people, and like oh God, I need to switch instantly. Holy crap, the Latias. But we had four, well, not four, we had 10 to 13 people in here, and basically 4 people had max mushrooms. It was a little basically we almost wasn't going to make it, but I feel like after a while I think we got the groove of it and we kind of conquered it for the most part. We're definitely going to be taking this one down for sure, but it was very risky. Okay, it was very risky, but we had a good amount of max mushrooms, I feel like, to push us over the top. I'm telling you, Niantic Scopely, I don't know why Meowth is so freaking strong, but I guess it's still a Gmax Pokemon, so it's going to be strong regardless. But yeah, I think we're about to take it out with basically 30 to 38 more Pokemon left. Boom, there we go, and let's see what we end up getting. No shiny again, 398. Actually, I think this is the lowest I've ever gotten, which is crazy. All right, so since it's taken a while for us to even get into the next one, I mean, obviously, we're waiting on the next hour anyway, let's go ahead and claim basically our Go Pass here. Let's get everything claimed here. We got basically got some rare candy, rare XLs, and as well as some coins, which is nice. We get a Gibble, which is 470 non-shiny. We get a Dondozo non-shiny. I would love to actually get that as a shiny. That would have been amazing. And last but not least, we also get our Giratina. Now, unfortunately, this will not have the background because they took away the background for whatever reason. So none of it's special, but this still potentially can be shiny and can be Hondo or Shundo. I doubt it. I don't know. But anyway, let's see what we end up getting. It is not shiny, 1905. I don't know if that's good or not, but we're going to throw an Ultra Ball at it, match the colors up. Boom. Excellent throw. Love to see it. Almost at 300 excellent throws, by the way, for our Keldeo, which is nice. Boom. Look at that. Another excellent throw. Love to see it. But yeah, I hate that they took away the backgrounds. But anyway, 1905 is a 3-star, but not the best. But anyway, that is the Go Pass. The rest of the January Go Pass. And it looks like we got another raid. Maybe there's only one person in here. We'll see how this goes. All right, we finally got into our last Gmax Meowth raid. Luckily, there were still some people out there raiding, thankfully. But let's see if we finally get our shiny at the end of the day. Please let it sparkle. No, it is not. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's just how the cookie crumbles anyway. We still got a 96, which is pretty great. Love to see it, and who knows, Gmax Meowth might come out eventually at some point again, and the shiny really doesn't look really that different, but it would just be cool, obviously, if I were to get it. 412, not bad. 3-star, but that is going to do it for today. That is Gmax Meowth day. My only cons of this Gmax raid day is that for as low as CP Meowth is, you would have thought this would have been a lot easier. It would have definitely been a lot more fun for it to be, you know, just a lot more easier for people to, you know, in rural areas where there's not that many people to actually be able to, I don't know, maybe even like have 5 people, a group of 5 to be able to take this down. But it is what it is. I understand Gmax, they want people to come out and do these raids, but it is what it is. Luckily, we were able to actually finish, you know, actually getting as much Gmax Meowths done with our raid passes and everything like that, because I believe we had 20 today. But anywho, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know down in the comments if you got something good from this Gmax Meowth raid day. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.